in a mountainous part of Algeria at 1,418 meters above sea level, near the town of msila, about 225 kilometers southeast of Algiers, can be found the ruins of the first capital of the Hammadid Emirs, Beni Hammad Fort, also known as the Qala of Beni Hammad. This fortified city was the first capital of the Hammadid dynasty. It was built in 1007 by Hamad ibn Bulurin, the son of Bulurin ibn Ziri, the founder of Algiers. Hamad, who studied in Cairo, was an intelligent person with a strong personality. The city, which took 3 years of building, from 1004 to 1007, became the capital of the Hammadid state and sustained the siege from the Zirid army of Morocco in 1017. In 1090, it was abandoned under the menace of the Banu Hilal and was partly destroyed by the Almohads in 1152. The city includes a 7-kilometer-long line of walls, several buildings inside them, and a mosque with a minaret 20 meters tall, built of roughly hewn sandstone blocks and still with traces of its blue ceramic tile decoration in this place. In addition to the mosque, there are remains of a palace, including a bath, a fort, and much more. The mosque is one of the largest in Algeria. Its prayer room has 13 aisles with 8 bays. Its minaret served as a prototype of 3-tiered minaret composition. The Palace of the Hammadid Emirs is a complex made up of 3 residences separated by gardens, pavilions, and cisterns. Inside the walls are 4 residential complexes, and the largest mosque built in Algeria after that of Mansoura. It is similar to the Grand Mosque of the Cairoan, with a tall minaret, 20 meters as mentioned, in which they use reflective mirrors as a way of communication. Excavations have brought to light the locations of other palaces, also numerous terracotta, jewels, coins, and ceramics, which are exhibited in museums. All these facts are proof that Beni Hammad Fort ruins are important witness to a cultural tradition of Islamic civilization. In 1980, it was inscribed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO and described as an authentic picture of a fortified Muslim city. The palatial ruins bear witness to the largest refinement of the civilization of the Hammads. The castle of the beacon light, Dar al-Manar, set on a sheer rocky pithom, was inspired by the disposition of Eastern palaces. What we might notice here is that the city of Beni Hammad was lodging, according to scientists, more than 100,000 people. Not just Muslims, but also Christians and Jewish were allowed to live there. And this fort contained 90 quarters. In each quarter, 999 houses. Each house contains 10 rooms. So the number of the lodgements in the fort was approximately 20,000. At that time, it was considered a huge city. There are different stories about the establishment of Beni Hammad Fort. A popular one said that Ali Hammad was passing by Madid to the west He was coming from Cairo, where he got an illness in his eyes, and all the pain went away when he would see the place between Madid and Wuladadi. He was cured, so he decided to live in this region and to build the fort. Still, this is just a popular story, but what is certain is that the establishment of the fort was not a coincidence, but after a long and deep thinking. It was logical to choose this place where there are enough water and fertile soil, and for military and political reasons also. The largest of the palaces is Dar al-Bahr, so named for the vast scheme of waters set into one of its courtyards. The excavations undertaken by Lucien Calvin, and especially by Rashid Bouiba, have brought to light the location of all the palaces, as well as an abundance of older material which is presently exhibited in the museums of Syria, Constantine, and Algiers. The remains of the Emir's palace, known as Dar al-Bahr, the Lake Palace, include 3 separate residences, separated by gardens and pavilions. The Dar al-Bahr Palace was named for its rectangular pool, which measured 67 by 47 meters. A ramp at one end of the pool was used to launch boats. References to nautical displays in this pool appear in the accounts of contemporary visitors. The pool was surrounded by a portico and accessed through a monumental entrance on the east side. West of the pool was an elevated terrace and courtyard with gardens. Outside the walls of the palace complex, gardens extended east to west across the city, and to a depth of nearly 100 meters. The gardens have not yet been explored by archaeologists, although ornamental fountains have been discovered. The Beni Hammad Fort was the cultural capital of Maghreb, based on strong economy, agriculture, and architecture. Maybe if Beni Hammad Fort was not obliterated, it would be, according to the sources and differences stated by historians, it would be the principal reference to the Arabic and Islamic architecture in Algeria, thanks to its prosperity, building, and civilization. The traces of Beni Hammad Fort faces all natural and human factors, and its still existence for almost centuries as an evidence of the Algerian people's innovation and their high-level civilization. That's why it is necessary to protect and preserve it and also complete the excavations.